Hi, DoctorZed here. Welcome to session 4 of your Work at Home training course. In this session, we're going to focus on time management. We'll be discussing the 7 key life segments and how you can use the $25,000 idea to create the future you want. So let's go straight to session 4, time management. First, let's define good time management. Your mind and your time are your most valuable assets. Time is more valuable than money. Why? Because where you can always bank more money, you cannot bank more time. Yet the passage of time is beyond our control. Irrespective of anything you do, time keeps flowing. What you can control, however, is how you manage yourself in the time that you have. Good time management, therefore, is about good self-management. As Wikipedia puts it, time management is somewhat of a misnomer. As time passes without regard to what we do, the only thing we can manage is ourselves. Your time is a finite and diminishing asset, which makes it extraordinarily valuable. So you shouldn't spend time to save money. Rather, spend money to save time. But how often has time just slipped away? How often have you wasted time? Or worse, killed time? Whereas most people see the benefits of having a household budget or a business budget, many do not implement the same care or accountability with their time. They budget their income and expenditure, but they don't budget their time. Effective people, however, utilize their time. They are good time managers. They don't waste time or kill time. Instead, they find ways to create more time for themselves and devote to the things that they want to do and achieve. Likewise, if your intent is to increase your effectiveness and create the future you want, good time management is essential. And one of the best strategies for personal time management will be the focus of this session. And that strategy is what I call itemize the day, and what Earl Nightingale termed the $25,000 idea. And we will now discuss time management in relation to your 7 life segments and how you can use them to plan for the future you want. But first, let's recap the 7 life segments. The things you do on a day-to-day basis as a work-at-home father can be divided into 7 life segments, such as family and relationships, career and work, money and finances, health and well-being, learning and education, fun and adventure, and spirituality and ethics. Now, these 7 life segments are the main areas in which you can focus and set goals to achieve throughout each phase of your life. However, they can also be the main areas that steal or waste your time. So your task for session 4, time management, is this. First, rate your time management in each of your 7 life segments on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. For instance, you might rate family and relationships as 9 or 10, but money and finances as 3. And do this for all 7 segments. It's possible to rate them all the same, but it's unlikely. The important thing is to rate them. Second, rank each key life area or segment in order of biggest time wastage from 1 to 7. And that is, the biggest time wastage segment is 1, and the lowest time wastage segment is 7. And give your reasons for each ranking. For example, for the first, you might put 1, fun and adventure. And the reason for this rank might be, I tend to put having fun ahead of doing chores that need doing. Then proceed down the list with the next 6 life segments. Third, Write down your action plan to stop or eliminate your time stealers or wasters over the next week, starting today. For example, for the first life segment on top of the list, fun and adventure, the plan might be to do chores first before relaxing and having fun. And then you'll put the day and the date when you would like to achieve this. For example, Monday to Friday. And fourth, now that you have an action plan to stop the time wasting, you might like to consider the $25,000 idea to free up more time and create the future you want. And all you do is this. Write down the most important thing you need to do in each life segment. Number those items 1 to 7 in order of importance to you. And start today on item number 1 and don't look at item number 2 or any other item until you've completed number 1. Then start item number 2 and do not start item number 3 until you have completed number 2. Complete the 7 items in the same manner. And these time management goals are what you will be working over the next few weeks, months, and even years. So the important point is not to rush this task, but to get it right and then to put it into action. And on the PDF download below with this session, you'll find some links to resources and further reading to help you with this task. I'll see you next session.